So pretty much a bystander is a person who views the troublesome event but does not like participate in it like that. So I feel like say you see past an alleyway and you see somebody getting mugged and you just walk away without telling anybody or keeping it to yourself. That's like pretty much an example of a bystander.
Okay, why being a bystander?
Go away.
Why being a bystander
Go
is a threat?
and close my door. Go away.
Being a bystander is a threat because when you keep the event to yourself, the victim of the event can be hurt in many ways and nobody will find out. The victim of these events may develop mental stress problems such as depression or maybe even suicide. Reasons why somebody may be a bystander. They think it's none of my business. They fear getting hurt or becoming a mental victim. They feel powerless to stop the bully. They don't like the victim or believe the victim deserves it, or they don't know what to do.
The situations that people might be like the bystanders, like the bullying, the Holocaust, fights, robbery, pollution, like that pretty much.
These are all examples of what being a bystander is. You see, no one steps up to help the mother and their child, and they're about to get shot.
See the little kids fighting and the girls are just watching.
Yeah, also in fights, sometimes, like here in school, sometimes they would actually yell out, fight, 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 instead of someone doing something to stop it. They actually encourage to fight more.
Some guy taking another kid's lunch money, I guess, probably.
And somebody spray painting someone's car or sidewalk or just doing harmful stuff that can actually be bad things.
Oh yeah.
Ways to resolve these situations. Tell an adult or parent. On major causes, call the authorities. Talk to an adult if depressed. Be a hero. Recycle.
So, everybody can, relate to each other, make friends, stop pollution, get a healthy planet, call the authorities.
Less crime.
Less crime and a happier you.
Okay. And then there's, yeah.
You're going to leave my room and go to your mother.
What is being a bystander? A bystander is a non-participant spectator. Despite the large number of individuals that do not agree with bullying practices, there are very few that will intervene on behalf of the victim. These individuals are labeled bystanders and unfortunately usually tend to lean towards the bully side. In 85% of bullying incidents, bystanders are involved in teasing the victim or egging the bully on. These are some pictures. They're like the motivators, like you can see them all around, and I kind of made some that they're not like ha funny, but they're just like makes you think about it. And it says there are no innocent bystanders, and it said, oh yeah, you should tell that to the Germans, because a lot of people, they knew about what was going on, but they didn't say anything. And then it took a while until other countries actually knew about it. So for a long time, no one even knew about it because no one was telling anyone.
You think the governments knew about it and said nothing?
They kept their mouths closed because, in a way, they sided with the bullies. They sided with Hitler, and they were egging him on by encouraging him to continue with what he was doing.
Encouraging, or just because they were silent on it, they encouraged him? What do you think?
By being silent, they encouraged him because that said, oh, what you're doing, there's nothing wrong with that, so, you can keep doing that. I'm not going to say anything to you.
Okay.
There's another one. This is a picture of Oscar Schindler, and it says Superman, because he was actually a part of the Nazis. But what he did, he had kind of like a soft spot for the Jews, so he took thousands of Jews and he employed them with jobs, and when like a time came to where his Jews were about to be deported to death camps, he risked his life by saying, hey, let them stay here, and I'll take them with me, and they can work with me for a little longer. And at the end of it, he was broke because he spent all his money on the Jews, but he saved a whole bunch of lives. And then that's Oscar Winton, and then he's kind of like Batman. He's another superhero.
Oscar Winton or Nicholas Winton?
Oh yeah, his name is, I'm sorry.
Nicholas.
I don't know why I put Oscar.
The Englishman, Nicholas.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's actually Sir Nicholas Winton because he was knighted for saving thousands of Jewish children.
Is he still alive?
No, he's not still alive.
He passed away.
Yes. And then you see this dude. This is the last picture because I wanted to show you. I wanted to go into detail on this picture. And it's like, oh my God. It's supposed to be funny. It's like, why is that car not the green one? But like, you see this dude. This is a 78-year-old man. He got hit by a car. And on the right, you see a picture of a 70-year-old man getting hit by a car. And after seeing this old, frail man lying face up on the street, no one seemed to care. You see the man just walking. Cars are just riding by like nothing happened.
Is that the event that happened in Miami recently? Something similar, right?
Yes, it's similar. That happened in 2008.
May 30th.
That happened in 2008.
Okay.
There's a link to this man. He gets stabbed. He goes to save someone. He ends up getting stabbed, and no one's there to save him. Okay, it's a cap lock. Okay, yeah, that's it.
And I don't want to show them how you get into this.
Search. I pressed search already. Okay, it says the bystander effect. No one seems to care. I mean, no one cares. Bless you.
I wish we had a pigeon video.
I do wish I had the pigeon video. I've searched everywhere, but no one has. Oh my God, no one had the pigeon video.
The computer doesn't have the plugin.
We don't.
This one doesn't have.
That's okay. You know, I'll look at it when I get home tonight. That's fine.
And this is another one. This is Bing, so it should. But like basically, the man saw a lady getting mugged, and he steps up to help. But when the mugger stabs him, no one is there to help him. And for 2 hours, he was just lying in the bloody pool, and no one helped. One man actually took a video of it. One lifted up his body and saw the puddle of blood, just put the body back down and walked away.
Continue.
Okay, so that's not complete. But what happened in the other video? Is the girl. There's a girl, and they're doing a bystander effect test, and the bystander effect is people are basically acting out a scene to see if someone is going to step up and help or just be a bystander. And the man took a 7-year-old girl, and she was an actor, and she was standing in, not 7-year-old girl. And she was standing there, and then he just grabbed her and was like, where'd you go? Don't you ever walk away from me like that. And she'd be like, help, someone, he's not my dad, help me, he's not my dad. And then for hours, no one said anything, and finally, 3 dudes stepped up and helped out. But it scared the parent because for hours, they would just watch this girl, you know, being abducted, and no one would say anything.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I need you guys to stand with your T-shirts.
What did you want?
Say good night.
That will not be a bystander.
Yeah.
See what it says?
Mhm.
The shirt says, I will not be a bystander, stand up, speak up, take action. And I did the Nazi sign because we were actually talking about the Holocaust. when you took us to the library, and then you gave us the project on not being a bystander, and you were telling us how people were being bystanders in the Holocaust. So I decided to do the Nazi sign and anti-sign, saying that not to be a bystander, and I did stand up, speak up, take action, because that's what you should do to not be a bystander.
So you created this T-shirt.
Yes, I did.
Very good. Very good. All right. Thank you.